Every day we make countless decisions: what to wear, what to eat, how to respond to an email, or what career path to choose. We feel like we're in control of our lives, shaping our future with every choice. But is that really true? Are we truly making these decisions of our own free will? Or are we merely following a script set by forces beyond our control, like our past, our upbringing, or even destiny? In this video, we'll explore the age-old question: is free will an illusion? And we'll turn to the ancient wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita to find an answer that might change the way you see your life. Part 1. The struggle of everyday life. Imagine this. You wake up one morning determined to make a big change. Maybe it's eating healthier, quitting a bad habit, or finally starting that side project you've been putting off. But as the day goes on, distractions pop up. Work stresses you out. A friend tempts you with fast food, and by evening you're right back where you started. It's as if something beyond your control is pulling the strings. Most of us have felt this frustration. We want to change, to make better decisions, but we keep falling back into old patterns. It makes you wonder, do we really have control over our actions? Are our choices our own, or are we just reacting to circumstances, our past experiences, or even the pressures of society? Part 2. The Bhagavad Gita's take on free will. This is where the Bhagavad Gita offers an interesting perspective. In the Gita, Arjuna, a warrior, faces a monumental decision, whether to go to battle against his own family or walk away from his duty. He's torn, overwhelmed by fear, doubt, and emotional attachment. Sound familiar? Just like Arjuna, we often feel paralyzed when making difficult decisions in life. Krishna, his guide, explains something profound. While we may not control all the circumstances we face, we do have control over how we respond to them. Our past, our karma, may shape the situations we encounter, but the way we choose to act in those situations, that's where free will comes into play. The Gita teaches that while we can't escape the consequences of our past actions, we're not completely powerless. We may not choose every situation, but we do choose our response, whether we act with clarity or allow fear, anger, or desire to drive our actions. Part 3. Applying the Gita's wisdom to our daily lives. Let's bring this idea back to your everyday life. Think about how often you make decisions based on impulse, habit, or pressure from others. Maybe you lash out in anger during an argument, or you skip a task because it feels overwhelming. In these moments, it feels like you're not really in control, almost as if life is happening to you. The Gita offers a way out of this cycle. Krishna encourages Arjuna to act without attachment to the results, what he calls karma yoga. This means doing what you know is right, regardless of the outcome, and not being swayed by your emotions or the fear of failure. This shift in perspective is powerful. When you let go of obsessing over results and focus on doing your best, you reclaim your sense of control. So, is free will an illusion? According to the Bhagavad Gita, not entirely. We may not control the events of life, but we control how we navigate them. By detaching from the outcomes and focusing on our actions, we can tap into our true inner freedom. Life may set the stage, but we decide how to play our part. Our true freedom lies not in controlling what happens to us, but in how we respond to those situations. When we let go of the need to control everything, and instead focus on doing what we know is right, without attachment to the result, that's when we experience real freedom. It's not freedom from challenges, but freedom from being enslaved by them. The world around us may try to pull us in every direction, but our response, that's ours to own. In the end, the Bhagavad Gita teaches us that while we may not have absolute control over life's circumstances, we do have the power to choose how we face them, with wisdom, grace, and courage. And perhaps that's the kind of free will that truly matters. Subscribe to our channel Mystic Dharma for more insights on spirituality and personal growth. How do you navigate your life? Is free will something you've struggled with? Share your thoughts in the comments below.